Basically, the idea of leveling system was as you get older, you get less restrictions on curfew. So we're like each year, so like freshmen, it's like 12:30, and then the sophomore it's 1:30, and then juniors 2:30, and then after your like seniors don't have it at all. And like we were thinking about this, and like a lot of the people who don't care about curfew are younger because they don't have a job, and they don't live off campus and stuff. And so we were thinking like that would even help. Like I mean that's one of the reasons. So as you get older, like it would just they would take care of those issues by itself. And then like scan cards we thought would be a good idea for that. Like it would like just make everything even safer. And like the security guards wouldn't have to worry about like chasing people around like to keep them from getting in. They could spend their time actually like keeping it safe. And
So say that last part again.
well, we just thought that like they spend so much time like chasing people down, like trying to get in the dorms room. If you had scan, it would like they wouldn't have to waste their time chasing people down. They could actually like be doing like spend their time doing other things.
Like actually, yeah, I mean really being able to watch and
then
protect.
there's no issue of people sneaking in because with the scan cards, they'd be able to see when you're coming in.
You just get like an email, I guess 3 strikes or something like that.
Yep.
So my question to you all too is some of the things that you all said was that consistency with the security system guards as far as some people, go ahead, we'll let you off this go around, but then the next time that might not be the case, or depending on who you are, or if you're with sports or you're not with sports, there's no consistency there. Do you think the scanning cards would help take care of that? What happens if it's 2:31 and you're supposed to be in at 2:30? What happens then?
And
You have to find the security.
Yeah.
I say, but even then, I mean, you can still get in. Like your card would kind of be like a key, but they're gonna know, hey, you were late today.
Yeah.
They'll be able to contact you. And with that, we were kind of talking about having a probation system, as she said, like have like 3 strikes, and then you've been late 3 times. Why have you been late? Kind of sit you down and say like, okay, well, you're a junior. Your curfew's supposed to be 2:30, but obviously we're having issues with that. We'll cut you back to 1:30 for right now, and you can earn that back.
Okay. What do you all think about that?
Yeah, well, I think you should just fine them personally.
You should what?
I mean, like, is that what you're saying?
I said instead of giving a fine.
Well, I would think, after a certain number of strikes, then you fine them for every time they go over.
Okay.
Because if I got fined, I would
Strike slap on the wrist, 2 strikes,
Yeah.
3 strikes.
I'm already paying a handful of figures, so.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I like that. What else? What are some other comments and feedback? Anyone else? So the scanning cards is something that keeps coming up in almost all of this. This is something that you all would really like to be able to have. From an institutional, remember we're going to talk about from the institutional lens, how would that benefit them, the cost, things like that. We're going to talk about pros and cons here in a minute that we'll have to address when we start to develop that plan out a little bit further and how we're going to help support this as well. Okay, any other comments?
I think that with having that, like security wouldn't have to work as late, therefore they get like.
See, and we talk about that too because it'll take the security's focus off of letting us back into the dorms. I mean, because the dorms will automatically be locked, so they'll just have the other ones to be locking up. And it'll take their focus off of having to be letting people in or making sure that people aren't leaving so that they can actually be patrolling like they should be. And then there's going to be more security on the dorms because we're not going to have to worry about who's getting in because they're going to be automatically locked. To get in, you'll have to have that card.
Okay. I like it. Okay, any other comments? Okay. Please, you guys help me thank group number 1. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, group number 2, you have access to food, which was a huge issue.
Okay, we said we'd like to have like vending machines in all the dorms. And then we also said like people may not have change or cash all the time. So we would have like, you could have this thing called like an Eco card. And it would be, you can use it anywhere. Like you can go and put money on it with your credit card, but it would be, you could use it on campus. And so like if you didn't have change or something, you could use that and there would be money on it. We said we need QT runs like all night, I guess till the extended hours. Kitchens in the dorms, some sort of convenience store on campus. So now they're building like that new dorm. So there's like, it doesn't have to be really big, like it just, I mean, anything.
So like if you had the QT environment on campus.
Yeah, on
or-
campus, some sort of,
As a
like a
QT.
snack bar, or, cap open till 2. You could have that as a work study, or you could just have a worker, like you could have it as a work study option, or you could just have a worker working at, just availability of outside food or drink choices on campus. And then the card idea.
Wonderful, I love it. Okay, what are some other thoughts? Any comments or any thoughts?
No,
You wanna add to this? What do you think about that?
I think it's a very great idea.
Yeah, the vending machines especially, because Scott didn't have any vending machines. It's kind of rough.
So you don't have any vending machines currently right now?
I don't know now.
There's one in,
There's one in each.
one
in the girls'
one in each main thing.
Yeah, one in
Yeah.
Polo, one in,
But I don't live in the main thing.
So with the scan cards, if you like, when you got to the vending machine, when you came back, you scanned, you were scanned after curfew, so that kind of like a strike.
Well, and that's what we would need to talk about. You'd have to do that within that, at least where it was inside your own dorm, right? And so you're talking about having vending machines inside your dorms, so that way you wouldn't have to worry about necessarily leaving or whatever,
Right.
you know, even after curfew, correct?
It would be like you need a vending machine in every dorm, you need a kitchen in every dorm, you need a laundry thing in every dorm, like you need all those in one thing so you don't have to